get in position. Should I go for it?
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Sarah.
I'm Amber. Did you like that? The welcome back to our channel.
And this is Emily in Paris reaction video. I've been living in Paris for 8 years and counting.
And I've been living in Paris for 19 years and counting.
So you can trust us. We know what we're talking about.
Sort of.
No, they can trust us.
Very much trust us. Yes.
God. The people have spoken. You guys love our reaction videos. And by you guys, I mean all 50 of you. So thank you so much. You're, what's the word?
You are fueling our desire to speak into the void.
Thank you. Thank you all for your comments. We do read them all. Someone asked if we spoke French. I just wrote, oui.
Yeah. So let's hop in because it's season 1, episode 3. The title is Sexy or Sexist?
Emily voices her concerns of a risky new ad campaign while juggling plumbing problems.
Plumbing problems.
We called it language lessons and désagréables co-workers.
Language lessons? Well, at least she's learning French.
Trying to.
Let's see how she copes.
Any predictions for this episode?
Well, I mean, language lessons and disagreeable co-workers.
Let's just reread what's written on the screen. I've got my red wine.
I got a cup of tea.
I got some candy.
I've also got some white wine.
I mean, if there was ever a wine pairing, it's hot tea and white wine and candy and red wine.
So classy.
Let's just get into it. This is Emily in Paris, episode 3.
She's running again.
Jesus Christ, is she gonna run in every episode?
In a crop top.
Ding! One crop top.
Her boss becomes pregnant and immediately can't work.
How un-American of her, because pregnant women work in America until like literally seconds before giving birth.
Yeah.
They're like, hold on, I have to push now. I'll call you back. Bye.
But the whole premise of the fact that Emily is here is because a man has written this being like, oh, pregnancy? Does that mean for 9 months you can't do anything?
You have no life. Yeah. She has abs.
I mean, yeah.
Oh. A man peeing.
No, but it's one of those new pissoirs with plants.
Oh, it's a pissoir.
Yes. He's not
I just thought he was peeing anywhere.
I mean, because today we did live that experience.
Literally, we're in the 10th in a cool, outside a cool brunch place that actually serves pancakes and not
and not
brunch.
Just, yeah, exactly. A real brunch.
Not like saucisson and a pancake.
Yeah.
And anyways, and I'm just standing there minding my own business, pushing my baby in a stroller, and I see a man, and I'm like, is he grabbing his dick? Oh, he is. And he's peeing on that door at 11 o'clock on a Friday morning.
He was wasted, and he was peeing against like a supermarket.
Yeah, the guy came out of the supermarket and yelled at him that I appreciated. So,
but this guy is peeing in the street, totally normal. Men pee in Paris everywhere. But he's peeing one of the new eco pissoirs, and they pee into it, and then there are plants growing, but she was still just leaning against it, so gross.
She was leaning against a urinal. Can you say urinal? I love it when you say it.
Urinal?
No.
Urinal?
Yes. You know what I want to hear, and it's not
urinal. 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 Yeah, and there he is, just peeing. Now, is this the magic of cinema? Because I see a stream.
I see a stream, and that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
They didn't have to go that real.
That detailed.
I hope it's not a meth. It's probably they were just shooting, and some man came up to pee. Yeah. This is all improv. Kate Walsh is like actually on FaceTime. Like, are we still recording? They're like, we're rolling. You don't talk to the pissing man.
Don't talk to the pissing man. Oh. There's like French girls outside a sort of sports centre all smoking cigarettes, and she's all just like, oh, whatever, you're trying to be so healthy. You just ran into a boulangerie.
She's judging those girls for smoking after their workout, but those girls are judging her for eating a croissant on the street. Honey, you don't eat on the go. I mean, actually, the only food you can't eat on the go is a croissant.
I know, but
still judgment.
Yeah, but she went running and then ate a croissant. They probably would never eat a croissant.
No,
because it's a myth that French women are thin and eat croissant. They don't.
They don't. That's why they go to cycling and then they smoke.
Exactly.
They don't eat breakfast.
No food.
No.
Tiny shower. She's in an apartment with a tiny shower, and there's
no water. Are we geniuses? I'm surprised our prediction came true so quickly. That's not a chambre de bonne. A chambre de bonne, a real one, doesn't even have a shower. It's a hall toilet. And then you go to the public showers, which still exist in Paris. There's public showers.
Yeah, because a chambre de bonne is like 9 meters squared.
Yeah.
Which is in feet, I don't know. Also, if there's no water in a shower, there's no water in a bidet. There's no water.
There's no water for the whole building.
Also, it doesn't matter if you wash your hair in your bidet.
I mean, if you cleaned it, I'd just wash your hair in the sink. Yeah. Guys, we're poking holes all through this.
She's at her French lesson wearing a little beret.
Now that's correct. €50 an hour for a private language lesson. Yeah.
Sounds right. But also, she was just like, we can get a coffee, trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
American style. And the French woman was like, I have enough friends. I'm not your friend.
Nope.
Oh, Luke.
Hold on.
Weird Luke has come in with
Weird
some important
Luke
notice.
Is back. I love Weird Luke. No, I was going to say, I like her little outfit. The little check situation.
Oh, do you?
It's cute.
No.
I mean, no one wears that, but it's cute.
It's too short. Even for her. She's really young. She's very slender, but she still looks... It doesn't look good.
Well, that's because French girls don't wear shorts.
No.
Parisian girls do not wear shorts. They wear shorts only if it's above 35 degrees. They don't show their legs. Have you noticed? And then they'll wear tights. They'll wear shorts with tights. That's the thing. You think French people know all about fashion? Let me tell you. They will wear a pair of shorts in October with a pair of tights underneath. Put
wear
that
shorts.
in your pipe and smoke it.
I wear shorts and tights.
Yeah, that's problematic. Don't wear shorts. If you need to wear tights, maybe you should wear pants.
I've noted.
19 years. 19 years is...
It's rubbing off on me. I'm sorry, I can't get behind those shorts. She looks awful.
Like the shoes.
So they're doing a big photo shoot at Pont Alexandre 3.
How many ponts in Paris are there? Hundreds. Hundreds?
No, not hundreds.
A hundred?
No.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Continue.
So, they're filming for their de l'heure thing.
Of the
and
hour.
They're following this gorgeous young woman, and she crosses a bridge, and as she crosses a bridge, she becomes every man's fantasy. ... So, there are so many questions and problems. Obviously, this would not happen. We can criticize them, they can be sexist, but even that's going too far. But what does she become? A burger, chicken wings. I mean, like, a blowjob. Like, what does she become?
She just becomes a giant penis. I
mean,
mean that is some man's fantasy.
Every man's fantasy is like, what does that even mean? Let's find out. I'm very curious. What does she become?
Is she naked?
Apparently naked. So the model is naked. She's not naked.
She's not naked. She's wearing the perfume. Okay. I mean, it is true. France, their Me Too movement, problematic.
It was problematic.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are plenty of really interesting feminist movements in France.
I just kicked the microphone.
This said, if they can use a boob to advertise something, they definitely will.
Oh, yeah. The French do love having a nice, big, naked nipple.
A naked lady is just like, I'm cleaning my teeth.
Oh, nips. Yeah. It's true. Americans love boobs, but we freak out at the nipple. You walk around Paris, there's a magazine called Louis, him, and every cover it's just like, have you seen my nipples? I got nipples. I'm at the side of the press stand with my nips. Nip, 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 nip.
The press stand always has a lot of boobs. A lot of boobs.
I'm telling you, I walked by the press kiosk one time and like the side, you know, they'll have a blown up magazine cover. It was Louis. Nips.
Plenty of nips.
This is what 16-year-old boys on their first trip with their high school to Paris are living for. Just free the nipple. It already been freed.
I feel like I've been schooled in feminism by a 12-year-old. But this is the male gaze. It's not nice. And then I don't know. Okay, Emily.
Okay.
Okay, Emily. She has got something to say about the male gaze, but something very, 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 very boring and basic. Yeah. How is she wearing that beret? That is some...
Hot. Berets are made of wool.
Is that Hot Neighbor?
No.
Yeah, Hot Neighbor is fixed.
No.
Why is he not wearing any clothes?
Is this a chef bod? Because I'm not buying it.
I don't know, because any chef worth his salt tastes the food and
He's looking a little lean.
He's looking chiseled.
He's looking very hot.
I appreciate any excuse to get his kit off, so I'm going with it.
Get his kit off. Oh la la.
Gabriel, keep going.
Let's keep going. Let's talk about the female gaze. Am I right? Am I right? Let's get into it. Bam. Where were you when France won the World Cup?
When did France win the World Cup? Was it recently?
It was like 2 years ago.
I can't remember. I don't know. I was in Paris somewhere.
Just no memories. Just nothing is there. I know where I was. It was July. It was very hot. My husband went out to watch the game. So I was closed up. I had all of the blinds drawn with a 2-year-old. I was trying to watch the game. She was just destroying the whole apartment. But you have to remember this because people, every time they scored a goal, "Wah!" Like the entire neighborhood. "Wah!"
It's come back to me.
Okay, good.
I was at home and
I was like, I'm guessing you weren't at a bar unless you got blackout drunk and you're like, I can't recall.
I find it hard to remember because like football is basically, it's just a series of losing because I'm English. It's just like, who did we lose against this time?
We made a video about the French World Cup.
Yeah, I remember the video.
Okay. Okay.
Well, my partner doesn't like football, so he didn't want to watch it, but I did want to watch it. So I went out for a walk on Rue de Martyrs, on Avenue Trudenne, and we kind of like were looking in the back of the bars and when they were like scoring goals. So I was kind of like milling about the 9th.
Milling about the 9th to watch it. Mm? Yeah, I was enfermée dans le 20e with a toddler. Just destroying everything. But I was scared to go out. People lost their minds.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good to not take this baby to a bar.
Well, it was more scary when Algeria won the cup in Barbès, where I was. And I was like, oh my God, there was a riot.
Yeah.
Everyone was so excited.
Yeah. Win or lose, shit is burning. Paris is burning.
It was burning, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my shower's broken.
Oh my
you can
God.
use mine. I think the only intrigue we have here, because she's clearly not going to learn any French, is will she shag her neighbour? So they can't shag on episode 3, otherwise there's literally nothing left.
Yeah,
so
they've burned it all.
So I think she won't shag until episode 7.
I wish she was a giant whore and just shagged, I can't even say that, and just banged everyone. Like bang Antoine, bang Weird Luke, Luke. Yeah, because you're lonely and sad and you get too drunk.
No one's that lonely and sad.
But that would be, I mean, how funny. That would be.
That's a different show.
I
That's
know.
a very different show.
Bang Weird Luke, bang Antoine, bang the plumber. I want to have Emily have a sex addiction and she's just banging everyone and feeling off about it.
I feel you're projecting, Sarah. I got confused. The plumber, I thought he was Gabriel. I'm not good at telling everyone apart.
That plumber had a huge schnoz.
I like big nose.
Well, she should have banged both of them in the broken shower. Which magically, I think I'm just writing a porn plot. Anyways.
I think so. I think the thing is, someone's drawn a dick and balls on her commandments.
Who do we think did it? Luke. Of course it's Weird Luke.
Weird Luke.
You were going to say something and then you got interrupted by a dick. Who hasn't been interrupted by a dick? Please.
You were saying about, is she bringing American?
Yeah.
Like, what is her role? And she is trying to bring an American perspective, and it is different. It's just that, and I think that's really valid, and I think that that's an interesting idea. It's just that her perspective seems really childish, and their perspective seems weirdly stereotypes. Like, there is cultural differences. There is value in sharing ideas. It's just that
just not hers and theirs doesn't match.
Yeah, exactly.
Just not hers and theirs.
She is becoming French. She's having wine at lunch. A whole bottle.
First of all, you don't want to get invited to Jean-Jacques' party because the only people named Jean-Jacques in this country are 50 plus. You don't want to go to his party, girl. Boring. What was it about the nanny?
What is she doing just getting pissed in the middle of the day? Doesn't she have children to look after? Oh, she's transformed into a dove.
A dove.
Every man's fantasy. It's a perfume commercial. It's not supposed to make sense.
That's true. True.
That.
You're supposed to be confused at the end. Let's keep going.
Emily's like, why won't you be my friend? What she should have said is, because you're really boring. Very, very boring. But what she did say is like, you've come here, you don't speak French, you know, Paris is your playground, and then you're going to bugger off back to America after a year, which is all true. Like, why?
You're going to build up your Instagram page, you're going to have the cute photos, but you're not actually going to know what it means to be French or Parisian, what the city is about, because you're not going to try to engage with it on our level. You're living in a fantasy land.
Exactly. And she's not engaged in any... If you can't speak the language, and you're making almost no effort to learn, then she isn't getting much out of it.
I mean, this is the thing that I always find really surprising, is that people come here and it's like they just, oh my God, French people speak French. They don't speak English. Like, it's this weird revelation. And it's this weird revelation that, like, no, you can't just speak English to, like, you are in an actual different country. You need to learn the language. It's so important, and it's really hard, and it's really frustrating. But once you do, it changes everything.
When I first moved to Paris, I remember so many times just sitting at a dinner table, just thinking...
Drunk,
because all I was doing was drinking. Was because everyone else was talking, and just thinking, what is going on? And I went to this one party, and I just remember...
Guys, what if we told you that our video camera ran out of battery and we lost the last 15 minutes of our commentary?
The best 15 minutes.
So we're going to try to bring it back, but Amber's so tired now she can't even clap correctly.
You do it. I can't even clap.
I love it. You're like, I'll do the clap.
I just can't. I've got no energy. I can't clap.
And so she's tired. Yawning.
It's bedtime.
And she drank all her wine. I just feel like you just tell your story. Just start from like, once I was at the party. Like, once I was at the party. Tell the story again, but pretend it was like the first time you're telling it. Go. Action.
I first moved to Paris, and I was at this party, and I didn't speak much French, and so I was with some friends, and we were just drinking, which is just like what you do. And I was with this gang of French guys who we really fancied.
And they were really hot, allegedly.
They were quite hot.
Quite hot. Okay.
They were quite hot. Although one of them did once say to me, why do you use the French word for pickpocket? Like, he thought that we were using a French word, pickpocket. And I was like, but pickpocket is two English words, pick and pocket. And I was like, what do you think English for pickpocket is? And he was like, sticky fingers. I was like, that's the best.
What the hell? Oh my God. Okay, keep going.
So we were at this party, and we were drinking, and so we had dinner, obviously, because it's a French party. And then afterwards, they like cleared all the tables out the way, and they made like a space, and it was this lovely parquet floor, and they were just doing a little fashion show. Just waltzing up and down like the runway and striking poses and voguing. And
amazing.
I just remember sliding out backwards down the stairs. Just like, we got really drunk and just slid out backwards, just like boom, 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 boom. And it's quite a posh apartment because it was carpeted. I do remember that.
You're like, thank God I had brain damage. I love how these guys were like, the French guys were like, we make our entrance by doing the catwalk. And you're like, I make my entrance by falling down backwards on the stairs. And it was nice. Like the carpet. Boom, 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 boom.
It wasn't just me. There was a whole group of us. We all slid backwards down the stairs.
I mean, there's no why it's so funny to me, but just imagine a group of drunk English and Scottish girls falling backwards down the stairs, hitting their heads the whole way down. But like not being, but was it like 3 steps? Because
it was a flight of stairs. They were like on the 4th floor. I think we slid down to the 3rd before we managed to like stand up. Bye. So she met a guy, they're on the balcony, he's like, I'm a painter, and she's like, an artist? And he's like, no, I paint buildings.
No.
I don't think so.
Not with those slacks and that English level. No. Oh. Okay, clearly this guy watched too many American porns or movies. Ugh. Disgusting.
Oh, do we need to tell him what he said?
No, you know what he said.
Just draw a veil.
I don't want to say that word.
So she's gone to her neighbour's bar where he's a chef and yet he's serving behind the bar in his spotless whites, and this bar looks so janky.
Yeah, it looks like a nasty old bistro.
Just a nasty, not cool bistro in a nasty zone.
He's like, but I like you. I'm like, this is Place de whatever. It's in the thing by Avenue Montaigne. You know.
Place de la Victoire.
Yeah.
In a second.
That's why we're together.
She has delivered to Weird Luke a spotted dick.
Oh no! It was so much funnier when we did it the first time.
It's too hard.
It's too hard to redo this, you guys. Because I was like, Amber, I was just pissing myself with laughter, and then we saw the penis brioche, and I was like, don't you have something like this in England? And she's like, yes, it's called spotted dick. And everyone thinks, like, who made spotted dick? Whose idea was that?
I don't know. I'm English. I don't know where all confectionery comes from. It's just...
I'm stepping on candy wrappers.
A spotted dick is got raisins in it. A dick is an abbreviation for Richard.
Spotted Richard?
I don't know. I mean, toad in the hole.
What's a toad in the hole?
It's not a pig in blanket. Toad in the hole, you know, it's like a sausage in batter.
You guys will just batter and sausage anything. Spotted
Delicious.
dick. Okay, so there's lingerie on the desk, and I bet it's from Antoine, and I bet it's like sexy or sexist. Watch.
You called
Called it.
it. Called it.
The first time we did this, because this is obviously the second time.
Who buys someone a bra?
How can you even do that? You have to know their size.
I bought my best friend a bra,
And?
and it nearly ruined her life.
Why?
Because it was the wrong size, obviously. And then because she's not French.
Hold on, I thought I was your best friend.
You were
Who
also
you
my
buying
best
bras
friend.
for?
It was pre-Sarah.
Thank you.
And I bought her a bra, and it was the wrong size, and she tried to change it, and it was a clusterfuck, and it was nearly the end of her life and her marriage. It was the worst.
Marriage. Oh, it really permeated through all levels. So now you know, don't buy people
Don't
bras.
buy people bras. Don't buy them bras. But it's the kind of bra that, like, you don't wear. You know, it doesn't need to support. It's just for, you know.
Why were you buying her that?
No, I wasn't buying her that. That's what Antoine bought Emily.
Oh, it was like, maybe that's why her marriage got ruined. Because you were trying to get in there with
I
some
was trying to
slick
buy her-
lingerie.
No, I was trying to buy her something nice.
Okay, in conclusion, we finished this episode. We fucked up our recording. And we had a lot of jokes. And now we're just too tired and drunk to remember what they are. So,
But also, we're not loving it. We didn't love episode 3.
I didn't love episode
We
3.
didn't love episode 3.
Episode 1 was like Paris and exciting and exposition and like getting into some jokes. Episode 2, funny, vajajan.
Vajajan.
We loved it. And now episode 3 is like, let's get serious and try to talk about like women's issues and like, but not really.
Exactly.
Felt very flat. And you guys tell us in the comments below what you liked about this episode, what you didn't like, if you agreed with us, if we were coherent. At this point, I'm not sure we are.
Yes. And whether we should bother doing another one.
Should we do a 4th? It's feeling painful.
Yes.
Especially when you fuck up your recording and then have to re-record part of it. Painful. Well, what?
That's all right.
No.
All right then. Well, yeah.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Maybe see you for episode 4. If not, subscribe to our channel. Follow me on Instagram. Download her podcast. Listen to my series to help you learn English. We have stuff to promote. Just get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there. We'll see you later.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.